Okay, good day, guys. So today I'll be giving an introduction to Pixellab and explaining all the features on Pixellab. So do well to listen, okay? So that's the Pixellab over here, the Pixellab. Okay, so now I'll be explaining all the features in the Giphy. Okay, now the first thing you need to know about Pixellab, the first thing you need to know about Pixellab is that it's an app used, okay, it's an app used for designing many and crazy designs like adverts, okay, flyers, anything you can think of, posters, logos, and any other thing. Okay, so now we'll start from the left hand side, okay, which is the plus sign. Okay, the plus sign. Wonderful. So that is the text. So the text is used for writing anything. Like now, it is used for writing anything you can think about. Okay. So once you click on the text, okay, you get a new text. You click on the text, you get a new text. That is what the text is used for. So you can use it to write anything. So you come over to this place that has the alphabet. Okay, if you click on here, you see the writings. Everything about the writing comes up. Okay, click here, you see everything that comes talked about the writing comes up. As you go further, I'll show you what the features talks about below. But the text here, you can, just look at what I just did now. You click on once you click on the text, these features comes out. You click on edit, that's the edit here. Now you can write out anything you want to write, like let's say blessing. Okay, now I've written the blessing and I want to capitalize everything. I click on this T sign up here, the alphabets. You see everything is now in capital letter. I click on OK. Okay, see, it has already come out. That is all about okay, the plus sign, the text sign. All right, you can even color it. As we go further, I'll show you things about that. You can color the blessing. So now we go to the next one, which is the current date. See, today is 9th of 12th 2022. Maybe you don't want to type out the current date. You can just easily do what? Go to the date, the current date, and just type it out. It comes out. Okay, yes, that is just it about that. Okay, so the next option is the sticker. That is it. The sticker comes out here. You can see that, right? The sticker comes out here. So that is it. So this sticker here, you see, this sticker here is used mostly something like on let's say church flyers. You see it's mainly used on church flyers. That is where you see the stickers mainly used on church flyers. Stickers are mainly used on church flyers. You see it's shadow effect. Okay, so you can use any sticker here. See any sticker here, but you see anyone that is been having this crown up here, you have to pay for it for you to use them. Okay, so you click on any sticker. That is it about sticker. That is it about stickers. Okay, so let's go further. Okay, so we have shapes. Now this is it about shape. So this is it about. So now we go on we go over to the shape. Now this shape automatically comes out like this. But now see something about the shape. The shape has different shapes you can use. You can use the circle, the triangle, the octagon, anyone you want to use. You can use anyone for your designs. Okay, so let's just take the block sign. Now see the block sign here, this is the radius. Maybe you want to reduce it so that it has the reduce shape. Reduce it like this. Okay, now the opacity, maybe you want to reduce the opacity of the shape. Did you see what happened here? You reduce the opacity. Maybe you want something at the background to be showing. Okay, you want something that the background to be showing a little bit, you reduce the opacity or you increase the opacity just with the plus sign or the minus sign. Okay, now we move over to the color. Here is the color. You can change it to what? Orange, yellow, depending. Anyone you want to change it to, black, white, pink. Change the opacity, the color. Okay, you can even move over to the gradients. Maybe you want to mix color. Okay, you want to mix the color. That is it about that. Okay, you mix the color. You can see that. Mix the color. Beautiful colors are all here. You mix the color. All right, so now we have the stroke too, the background stroke. Did you see that? Maybe you want to put the stroke makes it look more official. Okay, maybe people will be asking, how did you just do this? How did you just put this stroke? All right, so this is the stroke that you can put on the background. Okay, then you can reduce the opacity of the stroke. Did you see that? Reduce the opacity of the stroke or increase the opacity of the stroke. Okay, now the stroke also has color. You can change the stroke to yellow, orange, okay, black, orange, or gradient color. You see that? That is it about that. Okay, then we have blur radius for the opacity. Okay, if you want to notice this blur radius I'm talking about, let me just increase it very well so that you notice it. Did you see that blur radius? That is it. Did you see? That is it. If it goes to the extreme, that is the left hand side, you notice the blur radius very well. Okay, you see the color, but when it goes to the right hand side, the blur radius shows very well. You see it at the background. Okay, so that is it about that one. So we are done with that one. Okay, now we go to the next thing, which is as we go further we still explain more about that. Okay, now we go to the next step, which is gallery. So gallery, you take something from gallery. Okay, it can be what you just downloaded, maybe from remove.bg. It can be what you just got from your gallery, Pinterest, or recent are just what you just downloaded. Maybe you want to use it for your graphic design. You downloaded them immediately, you use it for your graphic design. So now we go to our gallery to get some stuffs from Pinterest. Go to our gallery to get some stuffs from our Pinterest. Okay, Pinterest. Okay, so this is a Pinterest. So things we just downloaded. So look at it here. You can just use this icon for Telegram. Okay, so you can put it in any shape you want it to be. You can just put it in any shape you want it to be. So you can put it in any shape you want it to be, either block size, anyhow you want it to be, different sizes, 6 to 8, 4 to 6, 2 to 3, anyone you want it to be. You can see that over here, or you make it circular. Okay, just tap on the good sign, just good. Okay, we've brought it down here. So you can, that's what this gallery is for. Gallery is for you to bring images. You get images from your gallery to input to the Pixellab for you to work on it. Okay, so now we move over to okay, let's get one more image so that you understand what I mean. You can actually use the image gotten from gallery as a background, but it's not so clear compared to the image gotten for background gallery background. Okay, it's not so clear. See, let's get more images. These are you go to your Pinterest, get lots of images. Like I said earlier on one of my videos, you get lots of images that you want to use, background images, get lots of them from Pinterest. Then you use them for your background, for anything you want to use them for, you get them. Okay, now let's get something like this one. Okay, quickly, just see that you can use it for your background though. Okay, you can use it for your background, but we have a space to get background for, not this one. Okay, this one is used to get images that you want to use for your graphic design work. Do you grab? Okay, I want to show us something. You see, as I go further, I will still explain that, but I want to show us something. So if you tap here now, anything concerning images will come out. Anything type concerning images will come out. See, below here are different features for graphic design work on Pixellab. Okay, depending on the one that you want to use. Now this one here, which is the alphabet, it's for writing. What you have to do, you tap on anyone that you that's writing stuff, writing, whether letters or alphabet, you type on it. Once you tap on it, all these features will come out. You just see that all these features will come out. But if we remove it now, see, no features again is out there. But once you tap on it, all these features will come out. Okay, that is for writing. Now this is for image. This other one here is for image. You tap on it, you tap on the image on the screen, all these features will come out for it. Okay, but if you untap it, nothing will be there again to show. Okay, same with this one. This one is for background. You tap on it, all the features concerning background will come out. Okay, all the features concerning background will come out. Then this one again, or when you want to add effects and the rest of them on your image that you're doing. Look, as we go further, we'll explain more about that. So we are done with the plus. Okay, remaining drawing. We go over to drawing. Now this is the drawing aspect. Maybe let's say I want to draw with black. What do? I start drawing. Drawing has effects that it has. It has effects depending on the pencil size. Did you see the pencil size is small? Maybe I want to increase the pencil size. I increase it. It's now bold. Wonderful. Or I want to increase the smoothness. Increase it. It's so smooth now. Did you see that? Then I want to show us something again. Okay. See, I reduced it. Inside of it is what shows. Do you see that? Or the dash line shows, or new effect. Do you see it's having shadow at the back of it, at the side of it? Okay, let's reduce that. Now I want to show us something. Blur radius. See how bold this one was before. Now look at the blur radius. Do you see how it is? The blur radius. You can increase the blur radius. See, you increase it. This can be used to, make some designs. It looks blur. You can use it to make some design looks blur. So that is it about that. Okay, now if I want to clean up everything, I can just clean up everything that I just did now. Clean it off. Okay, I increase the size of the cleaner just to clean off all of these things. Clean it off. That is it about that. So we are done with that. Clean it off very, very, very well. Clean it off. So we are done with that. Okay, so good. So now we go over to this one. See, we have save as project and we have save as image. See this save as project. Any work that you've done, you come here, save it before you save as image. I will tell us the reason why we are doing this. Now let's say I save this image as project 1. Project 1. Why I'm doing this is so that whenever I come over to make the same design again, I want to edit anything, I can easily edit it. Maybe a client, there is a mistake in the work I did for a client. Instead of me starting afresh again, I will just easily edit the image. I will show you where you will find that project. Just bear that in mind, especially something like here. See, that is where the image went to. See the image here. These are some of the works and some of them that I've done for clients. Just easily go there and get them. Instead of starting afresh, you go there and edit your image. Then after you have done saving as project, you save as image. Okay, now this is it. Now there's something about JPG and PNG. Okay, saving as JPG, your background or everything will still be intact. Okay, saving as JPG, that's what I save my works as. Save it as JPG. All your works will still be, to have the background of all the work that you did, to have a background, just like those that do all this logo stuff. If you save as JPG, it will have the background. Okay, but if you save as png, to be transparent, it will not have the background. Like maybe I'm done making a YouTube logo or Instagram logo, okay, and I save it as png, all right, it won't have any background on it. It will just have only that logo. So I do save my work on with jpg. All right, now I save this to the gallery. Once you open up to the gallery, you will see this work being saved in the gallery. So that's it about that. Okay, same, that is also the same thing this one does too. Okay, that's the same thing it does too. I want to also show us something. See this save image. We save image, either you save default, custom, low, medium, high, very high, ultra. Okay, but I advise you just save it as medium. But if you save it as ultra, your video or your picture will be so clear, so clear. But one thing is that it takes like 5 meg. Say it's going to be very high. Imagine when you are saving over 100 pictures or flyers. Okay, it will be taking like 5 meg. It's going to be plenty, like 500, over 500 MB. It will take a lot of space on your phone. So I advise you just save something like medium. Medium will take something like kilobyte, all this kilobyte stuff. Okay, 50 kilobyte, just nothing much, but it will still be clear. All right, so I advise just save it as medium. Okay, except you want to save a very clear something, you save it as ultra. Okay, that's just it about that. Same thing about this one too, you save it as gallery. So when you come over to your gallery, you see all these things being saved there. Now here is another one. This is quotes. Maybe you want to write a quote about something, you can come here and easily get one quote or so and do one simple flyer for someone. Okay, let's say for example, let's take this one. Know or listen to those who know. Wonderful. Know or listen to those who do what? Who know. You just take this one, or let me say, okay, let's just go back. Let's go back. Let's choose a bigger one. Let's choose this one. If you don't like how things are, change it. You are not a tree. Did you see that? If you don't like how things are, change it. You're not what? A tree. So if you want to use it as a quote, just easily come here, get a quote and use. Okay, I want to show us something. See this quote that I just got here. Okay, you remember I told you about what I told you about writing stuff. So now what you have to do, you come over, you have typed it, you come over to this edit writing stuff. See all the details, features have come out. Okay, now we go over to this alignment. See, just look at the writing. If you align it, either go to the extreme side or middle or the other side. So you just make it to be in the middle. You see, you have arranged it that way. So use it and then make anything you want to make about the quotes you want to make, just simply like that. Okay, that's just it about what quotes. Now we go, the quotes also have stuffs. Maybe you want to put something like motivation, success, friendship, happiness, inspiration, positivity, upside. Anyone you want to do, any quote you want to come here and collect or get, just easily come here and then get them. Okay, that's that about that. So this one is use image from gallery. That's what we just talked about before. So you can also come here and get some images that you want to use from gallery too, like the one we used earlier. So come here, get images from gallery, just like that. Get images from gallery. Okay. The next one is a full screen. You want it to be the full screen to just show. It takes the whole screen. Okay, let's go back. Now use image from camera. I don't really like using this one. This one is using image from camera. You can see that, right? Using image from camera. Using image from camera. So that's just that about that. Then export image, same thing. You want to save the image to your phone, you come here. You can also come here and then save the image too. Remember defaults and the rest of them. Come here, save anyone you want to save them to. That's just it about that. So we are done with this one. Okay, then image size. This one is, I want to also advise us on something. Maybe you want to make a flyer or banner or anything you want to make and you don't know the image size. What you have to do is just simply go to Chrome and search on the image size of anything you want to make and make the size. Okay, don't stress yourself. Come here, change the size. Come here, change the size. 3000, 2000, anything. Just change the size and put the image size. You are good to go. Okay, now contact us if you want to report to Pixellab. You contact them. Then tutorials, you want to watch YouTube tutorials which we don't want to watch, you go over here and watch. And then again is that they don't even have so much on the tutorials to dish out. They won't even have that time to really give out a lot of detailed thing on tutorial. Okay, so that's just one thing. So here it's so detailed, so pay attention and listen up so that you get or grab the knowledge. All right, now remove ads. Maybe you want to remove all those ads that comes over. As you watch some of my videos, you see some ads that will come over. You want to remove it, you go over, follow the process and then remove the ads. Okay, the next one now is recover auto save. So those say some things that we are saved, you recover them. Okay, so open PL files, which are those project I told you I'm going to still talk about. So you can still come here and get your project images from here. Then about, you want to know more about Pixellab and the rest of them, you go over here. Then exit, you want to exit Pixellab, you tap here, you exit, tap here and you exit. Okay, now we are done with the icons above. Now let's go over to the next icon, which is this. Okay, so one beautiful thing about this is this icon here, the writing icon that has these different icon things here. See these this one in particular, maybe I want to double what I'm writing. Okay, what do? I tap on the image. See what happens now. Did you see? I've made it another one. I've made it into two. See where you see how effective this thing is maybe you are done writing something. And instead of you to start afresh to write that stuff again, what you have to do is just simply do what? Tap on the text and do what? Duplicate the text instead of starting afresh. Okay, maybe you're writing, you're finished putting all the details, you put the emboss, you put the different shadows and the rest of them. You don't want to start afresh to do the writing or again. What you have to do is just duplicate it and off you are going. Okay, now this is the pencil side. It's the same thing as the other one we did before. The text, just simply write the text, blessing, you put it over here. Okay, now this is the capital T letter. The T is for what? Increasing or reducing. The T is for size, increasing or reducing. You want to increase the size or you want to reduce the size, anyone you want to do, use the T. Okay, now this is for what? You want to shift it up, down, anyone you want to do it, use this size. It all have the icon below, but this is just if you want to use this thing. So I want to show us something again. See this icon here, the two icons here. If you want to put it closer or backward, you want to make it to go inside or back. See, like this icon that is here, maybe I want to push it back everything back, what do? I tap here. I tap on the icon. No, I tap here and then I tap on the icon. Did you see? It has gone back. See it? It is now at the back, bottom side. Okay? Now I want to bring it to the front side. What do? I tap here and I tap here. See? It is now in front now. Did you see that? Okay, that's just what it does. Maybe now I'm doing I'm actually maybe working on something and I want it to go to the back side. I just easily put it to the back. You see how effective this thing I'm showing you guys is. You see how effective this I'm showing you guys is. So let's just remove some stuffs. Okay, I'll show you how to do that. Now this is for rotation. See, let's tap on this one. So I'll show you how rotation works. Rotation. See, rotate it. Rotate it. If it is on 0, plus sign is rotating. Now if it is on 0, it is normal. Did you see? If I want to increase it or reduce it, I tap on plus or increase sign. Okay, that's just it about that. Now this is another sign. Maybe the width. You want to increase the width or reduce the width. Tap on it. You want to increase it. Or the height. Increase the height or reduce the height. That's just what it is all about. Okay. Now see the our next option now is the delete option. The delete option. What is it for? To delete the selected project option. It has deleted. Okay. Maybe we want to delete this one now. You delete it. Pium, that's deleted. Okay. Now what does this one does? It goes back to the last thing we just did, just like remote. If you are pressing remote, you want to go back. What do? You start doing backward. Now see it here. See what we just deleted, what we just deleted. Backward. That's just what it does. Okay. Now this one, the next one is for zooming. For zooming, you zoom. That is what it is for. All right. Now let's go to the next icon, which is this one. This one here is for straight line. If you want to, maybe you've written something and you want to make it to be on a straight line. You tap on it. See what I'll do here. See this line that is here. I'll make it to be on a straight line so that I will show you how it works. See? I'll make it to be on a straight line. See? See how it works. Maybe I've written something like this blessing that I wrote here. See the line here. See the line has already shown here. Now this blessing I wrote here. Let's reduce this one. This blessing I wrote here. I'll come here. Shift it over to this here. Then the dates here. Shift it over to this line. Did you see? That is the work of that line. To make it to be in a straight line. See, the both of them are now in a straight line. Did you see that? That is what the work of it is. Okay? You shift it to be in a straight line. So we are done with that one. Now see, I want to show us something very, very important. Now pay close attention. See all of these things that we just did now. I want to lock everything so that it doesn't move. Okay, it doesn't move. Like maybe I'm done doing my flyers or any work I'm doing. I don't want it to move. I just tap on this icon here. Tap on it. Start locking all of them so that it doesn't move. Start locking all of them. Now, if you tap on this eye here, if you tap on it, you won't see that design again. See, now like this. If I tap on this eye now, I won't see the design. See, I didn't see that design again. I didn't see that picture again. So tap or retype on the eye again. All of them has come back. See? So now I'm locking everything. Good. See? Nothing is moving again because I've locked everything. I've locked everything. Good. So we are done with the icon up. We are done with the icon above. So we are going to come over to the icon below. Let's come over to the icon what? Below. So we are going to tap on our fast forwarding backward icon so that we remove everything. I forgot to show us something. Oh, see, if you want something to be in front, okay, maybe you want this one to go to the back of everything that we were designing. That is, the new text was the first thing that we imported. So we will tap here. This dot line you're seeing here, we tap on it. Move this thing, move it. Piam. It goes to the back. See? The design has gone to the back. Did you see it? It's now at the back. So that's another way you can push it to the back. Okay? Alright, so we are done with that. So let's go back to our first thing that we just did. Back. Wonderful. Alright, so we are done with this aspect. So we move over to the text, the down part of it. So like I told us earlier, I was going to show us what this text is all about. Now, anything you tap below, I want to show us anything you tap below takes you to the next thing. Anything you tap below takes you to the, shows you what it is over here. If I tap this one, it will remove this one. If I tap this one, it will remove anything concerning writings. If I tap this one, it shows anything concerning images. If I tap this one, it shows anything concerning background. If I tap this one, effects. Okay? So now, this one here is the project. I tap on it. I tap on the project. Now, this is the work I did before. Okay? Let's say I've done a work and I don't want to start afresh again. What do? I just tap on it. Did you see? Maybe I want to just edit some things. I just edit on it. I just edit. Instead of starting afresh again, that is the work of what? That is what it does. Okay? Instead of starting afresh, that is what it does. I just do the project work again. Okay? Alright, so that is that about that. So we move over to the next one, which is what? Writings. So we move over to the writing, which is writing. Again, I want to show us something apart from the project that has so many effects and the rest of them. These are also backgrounds that you can use for writing. Now I put this background, put this one, any one you want to use. 3D, different background, different one you want to use. Okay, so that's that about that. Okay, so let's move over to writing. So now we tapped on writing. Now the different things I talked about came out here. Okay, now you want to tap on writing, you tap on writing. Let's say amazing. Let's tap amazing. Okay, blessing, no, empire, empire. Bam, tap on empire. Okay, if you want to delete it, you tap on delete too, but we don't want to delete, so we click on the text again and tap on what? Empire. Now if you want to copy it though, you copy it. Want to copy it, you copy it as plenty as. Okay, now what does this one does? That same thing I showed you guys before, front and back. You want it to be you want this one to be in the front, you want it to be in the back. The effect is if you have a picture and you want to show it, that's how you will notice what I'm talking about. That is what this one does, front and back. Okay, let me show you guys so that you understand what I mean now. Okay, it's showing but you won't see it. Let me put a color to one of it so that you understand what I mean. Okay. Did you see? It's showing over here. Front, back, front, back, front, back. That's just it. Now position. It's for you to shift it or bring it close. Anyone you want to do. If you increase it, if you reduce it, it shows how fast it will shift. Okay. Sometimes you want to align something and it's taking time to align. Okay. Or you are finding it hard to get exactly the alignment. What you just do is you reduce it. You reduce it. Maybe you're not getting it at the same spot. Just reduce it to the least. See? You see? Reduce it, see? They are all at the same line right now. That's just what this does. Okay? So we go over to the next one, which is the same thing I showed us before. Just change the positions if you want to. Then size. You want to increase the size. That is where you go to. You increase the size. Okay? You've increased the size. Now padding. Left padding. Right padding. How you see this effect is when I add color. Let me add color so that you understand. Let me add color to the background so that you understand. Did you see that? We're left. This one is now going. Okay, let me reduce it so that you understand. Let me reduce the size. Padding. See? Right padding, left padding. That's just what it is used for. Then color. As I said before, you change the color of the right top to anyone you want to change it to, or you want to put gradients. Change the color to anyone you want to use it for. Different thing. Now I want to show us something. Maybe you use red and there's one particular color you want to use. Click on this plus sign to get more additional colors. See? You want it to be dark red. You shift it here. See? You keep moving from here. See? It has different colors that you want it to be. Keep tapping it from here. And again, maybe you have an image and you want to change it, the color of that image. You tap here to get exactly that color that you want. Okay? You've gotten the color. Same with gradients. Now look at another thing. I want to show us another thing. See this empire here? Maybe you want only the PI to have this color. We change the PI to something else. See, it now has empire P. It now has green color. Wow, amazing. It's not amazing. Okay, wonderful. That is that about that. So okay, we'll move over to texture. Maybe you want to get a color from the gallery that you want to use for your image. You don't want to use the one that is in the Pixellab. Just tap on this texture. You go over to the downloaded color that you've already gotten. Go over to your color, the color that you've already gotten. Okay, let's say like this one here. We want to use this color. Here. Good. Did you see what happened? See how beautiful the empire looks? So nice. Maybe you want to change the different color. You tap here, you change them. Beautiful. Okay, that's just it about that. When we go to opacity, See, opacity is to reduce it or increase it, because we are in writing. That's why we are showing this in writing. Opacity, increase it or reduce it. Okay, so now rotate. You want to rotate it, rotate it, rotate it. Remember, 0 is the center. Okay, rotate. Then mask. See what happened to the empire. Either you mask in or you mask out. See, mask. So either it is the upside or the downside that is masking. See, then I tap on this out here, out. Did you see? You see how effective this is when you start designing. You see how beautiful this is when you start designing. Okay, depending on how you want it to be, you see how beautiful this is when we start designing. Okay, so we are done about that. We are done with that. Now font size. Fonts, different fonts that you want to add, like this, wrestler, any font you want to add, just add it. Okay, different fonts, any one you want to use, just use it. Okay, now let me go for Armstrong. Okay, see how thick our design looks now. Now we go to B style. B style, maybe you want to thicken the background, the right up, we tap on the B. The B, we thickens, or you want it to be in italics form. You see, just shifted. Or you want it to have underlining, or you want to remove it, just remove it, tap T. Or you want to choose the one to have it. See, just empire, EM just has it. EM just is, depending on the one you want it to remove it. So that's just it about that. Now curving is very, very important. I want to show us something about curving. These things are normally used in primary school. Maybe all these, they are primary school, like Good News Secondary School or Good News Primary School, Cornerstone Primary School. All these primary schools, they are normally used. Let's see how effective it is. Now we have this one here. Okay, we also double it, double. Tap on this, double. Did you see that? Did you see that? All these are primary school stuff, logo. You always see in their badges. Just this is how they normally do it. It just turns secular. Just like this. Okay? Just like this. So that is it about that. We go over to background. Background is just like what we just did now. Background is just like what we just did now. We added background to distance, to the right up. So if you want to add background, just add background like this. So let's remove, let's use this empire so that you grab it more. We add background. See different colors of background. Different colors of background. If you want to add another background, you tap on the plus sign to add any background that you want. Add more background to it. Or you go to gradients to add more background to it. So that's it about that. So remember what I told you before, right padding or left padding. Did you see that? Or top padding, anyone. You see how effective this is as we go further. Then the radius, see, radius. You see how effective this is as we go further. Now this is the alignment I talked about. You want it to be in center. Maybe you've written something like the quote we wrote before. The quote we wrote before. You want it to be in this side or this side, or you want it to be in the center, just like that. Justify in the center. Okay, then spacing. This spacing here, either you write letter spacing, did you see letter spacing, or word spacing. It's only the word that will shift, but letters is only the letters will shift all through. That's just it's about that. Now we go over to stroke. Stroke. We go over to stroke. See what happened to the stroke here? The colors of the right up changed. Do you see? The color that changes, the one covering the white. That's what changed. See, the white covering the lines covering the white color. That's what changed. You change it to gradient. Wonderful. So you want to increase the stroke. See, so that you notice what I'm talking about. Or you want to reduce the stroke, you want to increase the stroke, you want to reduce the stroke. Anyone you want to do. Okay, so now this is shadow. Wow, shadow. So now you understand what I mean. Reduce the opacity of the shadow or increase the opacity of the shadow. Now see, this is the blur reduce of the shadow. The blur reduce, see. The higher the shadow, you will not notice the effects. But the blur it is, you notice the effect. Okay. Either you make it offset or you make it Y set. Y. You see all this effect as we go further. Okay. So inner shadow. The other one was outer shadow. Then this one is inner shadow. Inner shadow. Offset. Y set. Remember the plus sign. In case you want to add colors, you use the plus sign to add those colors. Now this is embroid. See how it made. Let's look at embroid in this empire here. See how it made it so fine. So fine. See, I want you to notice this embroid. When we increase the size of that, did you see? See how beautiful the embroid is using. The empire is looking because we increase the embroid. See how beautiful the empire is looking. Okay, that is the work of the embroid. Now you want to change it to a beautiful one. You turn it around, so beautiful. Okay, now the perspective. See how that is depend on the design you want to make. Oh, that is when you see the effect of all these things I'm showing you guys. That's it for perspective. Now 3D. Now let's look at it here. 3D. See, you make it to be maybe a little bit bent, either in the y-axis or the x-axis. A little bit bent. Okay, that's it about the 3D, or this one too. Maybe in the shadow effect, or like this. Did you see how it is? It looks like. That's just it about that. You can make it a depth, so big, so small, just like this. Or you change the color. Change the color. Anyone you want. You can darken it. Make the color change. Or this. Anyhow you want to do it. Just like that. Then this is for shadow. Shadow below. Because we use black, that's why you notice the shadow. Now see, I increased it. Did you see the shadow? Blur radius. Did you see how effective the shadow looks? Or shadow. Or expanded by this. Wow, this is amazing. So that's that about it. The reflection. See, reflection is just like image reflection. What you did up will just come down again. That's just what the reflection is all about. Reflection. You see how effective this is as we start designing. Okay, So that's just it about that. Just remember that some of the images that are in the some of the icons that are in the right up also are also in the images too. So I won't be talking much when it comes to the right up, the images, sorry, I mean. Okay, so now we are done with the right up. Okay, so we come over to the image. So these ones, the images here, like I said earlier, some of them you have to pay to get them. Then some of these stickers, they are just there, you don't have to pay to get them. Then anyone that has crown, you know you have to pay to get them. That's it about that. Then delete, you know now. Or you want to draw, we've talked about it before, using the icon for right up. Then shapes, same as we did before. Shapes, bring in shapes, bring in shapes, bring in shapes. Or just look at what will happen now. Opacity. Okay, maybe I want to just give it a stroke sign. As we go further designing, you see how effective these things are on designs. Or you put the plus sign, select the one you want to use for your design. You see how effective these are. We've talked about copy to back to front to back position, related position, relative size, color, texture. It's just same thing with image. Okay, opacity. Okay, we did talk about color filter. Okay, color filter changes the color, saturated, brightness, contrast, just like that. Then stroke, did you see stroke for the image? I added stroke for the image. I want the stroke to be big. Oh my goodness, just so big. Or I want it to be small. Just add color to it. So that's just that about that. Or eraser. Or eraser. You want to clean everything. See, just clean everything we've just done. Clean. That's just what the eraser is all about. We've cleaned it. Or mask. Let me show us the effect of these marks. By bringing in an image. That is just, it's an image. Now this is the mask. See, it has cleaned it off. Either I want it to be in, I want it to be out. In, out. That is the effect of these marks. Okay, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. That's just the effect of the this. So now erase image. See, I just erase the image. Depending on what you want to do, just erase the image. The image is back again. Now 3D. Up, down, 3D. Just it's about it. Depending on how I want to do it, whether vertical, horizontal. That is just it about that. Now the 3D shape. Okay, that's just it about that. Do you notice what happened? The 3D shape. 3D shape. As we go further designing, you see how effective this looks. See how it is just shifting and showing different, either it's on the y-axis or z-axis or x-axis. Wow, amazing, amazing. Or that is just how it's just going front and back. Okay, so we go over to perspective. See how perspective. See, perspective. So any design you want to make it. Perspective. Okay. Let's get another shape so that we'll explain more. Shadow. Shadow. See, shadow. Different colors in the shadow. Shadow, 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 shadow. Okay, if you want to see how effective this shadow is, let me increase this. Did you see? Or make it offset, 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 or y offset. That's the shadow showing. As we keep designing, you see how effective this is. Okay, different colors, different colors. Let me remove the radius. See, remove the radius. That's the shadow. Okay, okay. Now the inner shadow. The inner shadow. Do you see? Now the inner shadow. Do you see? It just came in. Did you see that? See that? The inner shadow, the inner shadow, the inner shadow, the inner shadow. That's about that. Inner shadow, increase it or reduce it. The inner shadow. All of these are beautiful things you can use for designing. As we keep designing, you see how effective all of these are. Or the embroid. Or the embroid, just as we showed you in write up how effective they are, even on pictures, even on or on text. Very effective. They are very, very, very effective. All right, that's just that about that. Now we come over to this aspect, which is the image aspect. So now this is color. Maybe you want to just change the color of the background to black, any color. Any color. Just change it just like that. The gradient, change it just like that. If you want to add more colors, you come over here, add more colors. See, unique colors, just like that. Then transparency. Maybe all of these things that we just did right now, you don't want it to have the background. Okay, don't want it to have the background. Just have only these different things. Say it won't have the background, just like this, just be like this, not having the background. Okay, just put it in transparency. Just like when you post a picture on profile picture, it won't have the background. Just like let's say you are making something like a YouTube logo, it won't have the background. Just have the logo. Or you're making Instagram logo or Telegram logo, it won't have the background. Just like that, just put transparency, it remove the background. Now this is image size. Image size. Here, if you don't, I've said it before, maybe you want to make a flyer or banner or anything and you don't know the image, you've forgotten, or you don't know the image size, just quickly go onto your browser and browse about the image size. You input it here, the width and the height, and off, you are done. You are designing your design. Okay, now here is the image again. You can use this one. Image from the Pixellab. Okay, you can just go to your gallery and get a background to use instead of just using the image from gallery from this. Just go to your background and get one of the images and then use it for your designs. I hope you got that. Use it for your designs. Okay, you can just get just a simple image. Let's go to our Pinterest and get a beautiful image for our background. Let's just say let's use this one. Did you see? Just use the beautiful image for our background. From background, we just got an image for our background, or you can get from the camera. I don't even advise using that one because it won't be so clear. I don't advise using that one. And get from the camera. All right, or let's go to the next one. We are done with the background, we are done with the pictures. Now we are the last one. So this one is for rotate. You want it to rotate, the background to rotate. Now you want it to be in vintage. See, effects, just any effects, just add any effects you want it to be in. Add effects, add effects, add effects. Or noise. Just these are just beautiful backgrounds. You can effects you can add to your backgrounds. You grab, or you can add strip too. See, just add it to it. Just strip. Okay, or brightness, anyone, or contrast, or hue, anyone you want to do. Just these are just effects you can add to your background. Hue, anyone you want to do it, just they're all effects you can add to your background. Okay, or saturation. We are not seeing very well, but as you continue to design, you see how effective all of these things are. So that is that about Pixellab. Okay, that is just it about Pixellab. I know you got so much value from this short video. This not really short, just an hour and video. Okay, I hope you got so much value listening to it, and applying all of the things you just saw in this video will help you a lot about Pixellab. Welcome to the world of Pixellab, where you design a lot of things using Pixellab. All right, guys, we are going to calling it a day from here. Okay, so welcome guys to the world of graphic design. All right, I hope you got so much value from watching this video. Okay, so I would want you once you're done and you got value from watching this video, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button below so that more valuable videos comes in. You also get informed, and don't forget to like this video, comment, and also click on the notification button so that once videos comes out, you also get notified. Thank you so much guys for listening carefully to the end of this video, and I hope you got so much value. Thanks a lot and remain blessed.